Hey there YouTube, Shadowblind Gamma here with Team Celesti Guard, and today bringing you a deck profile of my windups right there for the April 1st, 2014 ban list. This is actually a very fun and consistent deck. It's a actually it's very like when I played it's very not necessarily annoying, but it's also very strong deck when it comes to gameplay, and it's also not an OTK dependent build. I wanted to make a build that veered away from that and wanted to make a build that can actually stay alive for the course of a full game instead of just waiting for the OTK to come. So without further ado, let's just go into the deck. If I can just pick up it. And for the most part, everybody should know what these card in the deck do, so there's not much to explain. But if you have any questions, leave a comment down below and I'll answer it. First off, at 3, Wonder Rabbit. A really good, annoying card. Just keeps bouncing, comes back, so really good. Triple, Winder Rat, Monster Born in the deck. Not much to explain here. One Magician, because most of you know if you're watching this and know what windups are, it got hit a long time ago. And in the OCG, it's backwards with Magicians at 3, and they have Shark at 1. We have Magician at 1 and Shark at 3, so I'm not sure how well that particularly works out, but also in the OCG they also have Zen mains back, so that'll probably help the deck out a lot compared to ours. But Shark is at 3. He's the Geary accelerated the deck, so in windups a normal special. He specials, and then he's level 3, 4, or 5 depending on whichever you need them for. Then I play 2 Windup Warriors. I'll explain this choice later, but I like running 2. There's a reason before, but yeah. That's it for the windup portion of the deck, and for the rest of the deck, I went triple Brother of the Fire Fizz Bear, because I do run Tinky since Windup Rabbit is a Beast Warrior, as you can see. He's a Beast Warrior, so Tinky or Bear can attack, get Tinky, get Rabbit, Normal Sun Rabbit, bounce it for Factory Effect, so. And also the Destruction Effect helps a lot within this deck. And last is one Thunder King, just for not necessarily stalling, but just getting an advantage over my opponent. If I'm playing a deck that I know searches a lot, I can just drop this and then poke with Thunder King till they get rid of it. And for spells, you got one Dark Hole, one Staple, one Book, Staple, one Instant Fusion. You think it'd be inconsistent, but it's actually very consistent in this deck. Helps out a lot when you're just trying to push for game, and you just need that extra special summon or that extra overlay. And his diffusion just helps out a lot with that. Triple Factory, the staple, you always run Factory at 3. It's a godsend for this deck. This deck would not be as good if it didn't have Factory. But yeah. Next we have Triple Tinky, because Tinky, like I said before, gets Bear, and Bear can get Rabbit and stuff, so like that. So it makes the deck very consistent. Triple Pot. You might think Pot would hurt this deck, but it really doesn't when you have Rabbit mixed with a Factory. You don't really feel the effects of Pot, because you can just that sounded bad, feeling the effects of Pot, but you really don't, because you can just normal summon it or Pot, get whatever you need, Rabbit, attack if you can, move, search, next turn just special whatever you want to do. So you can work around the Pot duality, so it hinders you sometimes, but you just don't have to play it the turn you draw into it. So yeah. And then Triple MST, because it's a heavy back row format. Not that many people say it's heavy back row format, but I consider it a heavy back row format. So Triple MST is pretty much a staple. Then for traps, you got a 2 Mirror Force. You need it for a lot of decks. Like Bujin's Mirror Force helps a lot. Fire Fist, Mermails, a lot of decks. This helps. One Zen Maelstrom. This card is actually really good. Basically, I'll just read you the effect of it. You can also read it. Tribute 1 wind-up monster with 1500 more attack. Special 1 wind-up monster from your hand, and then 1 from your deck with the same attack as the monster you special summon from this effect. And then you might say that it's a bad card. When you think about it, it's actually really good because of these 2 monsters right here. Basically, you contribute something like I use Rabbit. That's a rabbit, and you have like a tanky on the field. You use most normal summon the rabbit, and you contribute it for its effect, special a rat. And what's cool is rat and magician have the same attack of 600. So you can go rat from hand, magician from deck, or magician from hand, rat from deck, and then you can use rat's effect to special summon the rabbit back, and use magician's effect to special summon something else, and then just overlay. And what's cool is you haven't used your normal summon this turn. So if you have another rat, you can use another rat or something like that. So it helps a lot with the whole getting the field presence that you need. I would not recommend playing more than one if you are interested in playing it. It's just the cost of 1,500. It's hard to get off sometimes, so it's more consistent at one, so you can use it when you necessarily need to, and you don't have to worry about it. And then I got 1D prison. Couldn't find room for 2, but for 1. 1 trap stun, just for when you're pushing for game, or you know you're gonna be special summoning a lot. You just want trap stun, and don't worry about anything your opponent has, and just push, and go as far as you possibly can. And if you can get game, go for game, because this card is just a go for broke card. So you play it and just go for broke. 1 catastrophe. Like I said, it's a back row format. No one really plays this card, so no one really sees it coming, and people get pissed when they run into this because they don't expect that at all. So let's go like set forward, like pass, and a couple turns later you just go catastrophe, and they just rage quit. But anyway, 1 trench tribute, 1 bottomless, and 1 compulse to round off the monster lineup. I mean this trap lineup. Ooh, terrible. But yeah, it's a 40 card deck, in case you're wondering. And then for the extra deck, we got 1 Zen mains. Sorry if there's a glare. I thought I might have said this before, but these sleeves are newer than the other ones. So, 1 equipped engineer. Really starting to love this card. It comes in handy a lot. Its ability to just hit, like go, because really Zen mains has been out for so long, people can get rid of it in 1 turn. This card, they can't get rid of it in 1 turn, which is really cool. So sometimes I'll just go into him instead of Zen mains, because Zen mains, his popping ability is good. People can get people can get rid of him in 1 turn. You can't get rid of him in 1 turn. You need potentially 3 turns to get rid of him. 1 acid golem, beat stick, cowboy. I really don't like going into cowboy for that 800 for game, but sometimes you just gotta do it. Dweller. Maestro, Zen Meister comes in handy a lot more times than you think. Because sometimes I'm just specialing stuff, and maybe I just have like a rogue shark in my hand, and I can just overlay into him. He needs a 25 beat stick when he just hits the field, so that's fine. And then you can bring out shark and overlay and do whatever you have to do. And then his effect is okay. It could be better, but it's fine. 1 Diamond Direwolf. Which is actually really cool with Diamond Direwolf is if you target a where's my rabbit? Who cares? If you target a rabbit and you remove it for his effect, you still get to pop the card, which is really cool ruling for Diamond Direwolf. So makes him that much more of a threat in this actual deck. Black Ship, just when you have to use it. Utopia, Gemini Pearl because he's sexy. 1 Masquerade because people hate seeing this card. This card is stupid dumb. His ability to just mill your opponent's deck every turn is stupid. 1 Shark Fortress for the rank 5. 1 Deep Sea Shark and 1 Fusionist for the instant fusion targets. So, whoops. Yeah, guys, that's my wind-up deck for the 2014 April 1st ban list. Hope you guys enjoy the deck profile, and as always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below for more Team Celestial Guard content. And as always, this is Shadowbane Gamma with Team Celestial Guard saying peace. See you later.